I think it's a very unique program, obviously, because of why it started and with Jaimie Anderson herself, her passion for politics. And I think we have to ensure that her spirit and the spirit of her family are throughout this program. My name is James Rajotte. I'm a Member of Parliament for Edmonton, Leduc, and my intern was the wonderful Connor Bays. I chair the House of Commons Finance Committee, so he participated in all the Finance Committee meetings, which is a good experience for him because educationally he has an economics background. It's fantastic for us to have some young people and sort of their energy and vitality in our office as well.
What attracted me to the program was the opportunity to get involved in politics and kind of see what the Hill scene was like for someone who's never been part of a partisan party or involved in it before.
What are you going to take from here into your life now?
Building personal relationships. It seems, I'm sure this is true of business as well, but politics is built on people building personal relationships with each other and establishing friendships and work relationships.
Would you come back and work here? Is that something that you would want to do?
I would definitely, I'm interested in it for sure. I think the life of a political staffer, especially if we're talking more soon kind of steps in terms of a career, would be a very interesting one.
My name is Marc Garneau. I'm one of the lucky members of Parliament who got to have one of Jaimie's interns for the last few months, and her name is Sarah Stothart. It's, I think, a beautiful way for them to learn a little bit about how the Parliament of Canada works, and at the same time, as an MP, I benefited greatly from all the help that she gave me.
I was attracted to the program initially, I guess, because I've always been interested in politics. I'm majoring in political studies, so I thought it would be a really great kind of lived experience complement to my formal education. So I was really interested in getting into the side where I could do the work that I cared about and not have to be confined to a certain party line. And programs really came through for me on that, so I really enjoyed it. You're going to learn more in 4 months than you will in 2 years of a politics degree, you know, because it's all this stuff that you can't pick up outside of lived experience. You just can't. You know, my first day, I remember I got here and they were like, "Okay, it's really crazy, we need you to write a press release." And I said, "I don't know how to write a press release," but I did and, you know, figured it out, and here I am.
Now, a new intern might think, "Oh, that's really intimidating," but how did you get through it?
Well, I did think it was intimidating. I just, you know, I Googled press release writing and figured it out. I don't know. There's a tendency for people outside of politics to see it as very competitive and very intense hyper-partisanship, and that's not, I mean, obviously there are those aspects, and I did see that, but I saw a lot of, I mean, I sat on a lot of committee meetings, so I saw a lot of really working together in that way. It kind of humanized, I guess, politics a lot to me in a way that I was looking forward to, and that it definitely came through.
I think this is a unique program in that it does offer the opportunity to 3 individuals to come and work on the Hill. So there's an opportunity for the 3 of you to get to know each other and share the experiences you're having in different offices, but at the same time immerse yourself in an office. My name is Megan Leslie. I'm the Member of Parliament for Halifax, and my intern was the lovely and talented Erin Flanagan. Every year I march in the Halifax Pride Parade. This year, somehow I managed to recruit Erin, so she actually choreographed 20 people to march in the Pride Parade doing a completely choreographed flag routine for 2 hours straight to It's Raining Men. It was a real treat to get to know somebody in that way, to have them be a part of our team through the Jaimie Anderson Parliamentary Internship. I really wish that I had had that kind of an opportunity when I was in university. I think it's an exceptional program.
If you ask anyone who knows me, they'll probably tell you that I'm obsessed with Canadian politics. I talk about it all the time. They also might tell you that I have some big ideas around the type of change that I want to make in the world. But the reason why this opportunity was so important for me was because I recognized that in order to make any of those things a reality, I needed to bridge those ideas with some real experience on the Hill.
Give me a good anecdote of how the government functions that maybe you didn't know before you came here to the Hill.
It's easy to have an idealistic perspective on how government functions. There are people here who are very passionate about what they do, and they're all working towards the same cause, which is really affecting positive change for Canadians. I'm just super grateful to have had the opportunity to come and to experience this. It will be invaluable for me moving forward in my life in terms of thinking about my own career, thinking about how I want to impact the world.
Would you ever want to come back and work here?
I'd love to, yeah. I would consider it. I think it's a super important job and I would love to be part of the action.
Prime Minister?
Maybe. I'm not going to write it off.